NCAA with the new rules that they had. So college players can get agents now, but the thing is that it has everybody hot. The agents have to have a bachelor's degree. And
a bachelor or a master's?
Bachelor's.
A bachelor.
4 years. Just a 4-year bachelor's. So, and a lot of people just felt like, man, that's a direct shot to Rich Paul because they seen how much of a threat he is and what he's doing and blah, blah, blah. This is racist and so wop the bam. And they're just doing that because where he's at already. And I get started on, you know what I'm saying? And people always say I got a Brown bias, but it just don't have nothing to do with that. You know, I was talking to my friend earlier, right? So he was like, man, listen, you know what I'm saying? Just basically saying what a lot of people are saying, like, no, this is bogus. So I'm like, you know, just taking a step back from it. I'm like, all right. It kind of seemed a little shaky, you know what I'm saying? Even though Rich Paul, like we see what Rich Paul has been doing, but it's like if you a restaurant, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say you Church's Chicken, you ain't gonna let Popeyes come in Church's Chicken and start selling chicken.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So in this college at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So what they're preaching to the kids is school. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't they say, all right, you need a bachelor's degree to come talk to this kid? So let's say if Rich Paul don't get like a Zion or something. Let's say he get a middle of the road player that's, you know what I'm saying, that's on the brink, you know what I'm saying, second round or something like that. Not even Rich Paul. Mm-hmm. Let's just say an Asian. Let's just say me. Mm-hmm. Say if I get somebody you know what I'm saying, persuasive enough to have somebody that's going in the second round have me as their agent. What can I do for them?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Especially without a bachelor's, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of just like the startup for it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but here's the thing.
Talk to me. A lot of people thought I was tripping.
Hey, man. The richest, the billionaires, the Bill Gates, the Steve Jobs. You know what I'm saying? They didn't graduate, right?
That's a fact.
Right? But they, you know what I'm saying? But they great at what they do. You feel me? Now, if it was real estate, to where people was actually misrepresenting people, you know, they wasn't abide by the real estate laws and rules and regulations and stuff like that, then I would see that. But it wasn't any type of situation that happened to where, you know, any violations were, you know, that happened, you know what I'm saying, took place. It wasn't a situation to where a whole bunch of people just jumped in and then they're ruining the sport and they're taking extra advantage of the players, you know what I'm saying? It's not that situation, you know what I'm saying? Now, if it was that, then I understand that. But I think that if the NCAA was going to enforce that rule, they should have at least given a 2-year notice. So that way, you know what I'm saying? That way you can give him some time to actually, you know, take enough time to go to school for it, and you know you can still talk to the NBA players and stuff like that. But if you don't, you was warned. You know what I'm saying? So I think it is kind of tricky.
Yeah, like I guess like I got that mindset just off with that point of view, just off because I don't want that to stop him from you know getting college players. So if you need a degree, well, damn, go get a degree. You know what I'm saying? Because you still, like, you see what you're doing now, so you get that, what they gonna say to you.
So what does that actually, what role does it play for them going overseas?
I don't know.
See,
I mean,
that might make people go
overseas. That's the
overseas.
thing I was trying to tell my mans. I'm like, you gotta understand, like, you don't gotta be a part of the NCAA. Because it's like, well, they extorting them, you know, $1 billion. And I'm like, you right. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you, at the end of the day, you don't have to play for the NCAA if you want to go pro.
That can hurt the NCAA.
Yeah.
Because
it'll cripple them.
Yes.
It'll cripple
them because
you see guys already trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because people struggling. And that's why a while ago when Quille, you know, Shaq and Quille from this segment, he was saying basically what they should do is they should get a stipend that goes towards their account. You know what I'm saying? So when they graduate, they have something in their bank. You know, something that they can't touch.
Just you know what I'm saying. Even since we're gonna get on that stipend ain't gonna cut it. Cause I mean they already hit them with I think it's like 10,000 or something like stipend like, total. That ain't doing nothing, bro. Like you a $1 billion corporation, right? So say I'm Zion. Just think if Zion, RJ Beard didn't go to Duke last year and they went overseas.
Right.
Just think how much that would cost them.
And that's why
so
it's
you
dangerous.
Pay those guys,
yes.
Because you eating off them and you not, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna feed them.
Yeah.
And then, you know, that's why a lot of guys when they in college, they have $1 million insurance policies on their body and stuff, you know what I'm saying, needs and stuff like that. Because who's to say, you know what I'm saying, I'm a top prospect. Who's to say I don't blow my whole knee out and I can't go to the league?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's why they're doing themselves with this service.
Huh?
Yeah, that's why they're doing themselves with this service.
Yeah.
Because you already not paying the players, and then on top of that, I think that the players should get incentives for off of every jersey sold.
Man, jerseys,
whatever.
Bro, like these people getting paid, bro.
Yeah.
Like Zion, I forgot what it was. Like they had a game. And we talked about it, but it was like sold out, and the average ticket was like $2,600.
Ooh.
Like, what is you saying?
So
and that ain't even, you know what I'm saying? That ain't even coming off the TV view. That's just from in-house. I think that game, because it's on one of the previous episodes, but they made like $23 million. Dude, just off of
one game?
Tickets. One game.
Hey.
One game. And that's on the That's not even counting, you know what I'm saying, people that pay for the floor seats and stuff like that. That's just one game.
Yeah, that's
like,
crazy.
Come on, bro. So
that's why, see, one of the things too that now that you say that, I mean it's slightly different, but I think, man, these players like a player like Zion, right, who's very popular, right? He's getting a LeBron love. That's what I like to call it. The LeBron love. It's the LeBron effect. I don't think he should have signed with Jordan. I think he should have created his own shoe. He was that popular, bro.
I was saying that to Troy, he didn't think I was right, and I kind of understand what he was saying. Cause I mean, Troy was kind of saying like, you know, having that guidance, you know what I'm saying, off early, and just say if Zion don't, say if he, and Lord forbid, say if he end up in a situation of where he's not all as, you know what I'm saying,
big baller Brandon.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, say if he, I don't want to say he flopped, because Lonzo Ball still was a solid player, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like 10, 10, and 10, you know what I'm saying? You can't beat that.
Right.
So it's like, just say, what if his trajectory of his career, that's the better way to put it. Say the trajectory of his career is not where they're, you know what I'm saying, hyping him to be right now.
Right.
It kind of also provides him as a safe blanket because it's $95 million. But then I think the contract is over 5 years. So say if he is that, say, all right, he'll probably lose out, you know what I'm saying, on some money during them 5 years if he oversees his potential or meets his potential. But then he could also re-up, you know what I'm saying? And get, you know what I'm saying? Get that.
Okay, so the next time, so I get what you're saying.
But the
next time, get your own. Get your own.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like,
either get his own shoe or break the bank.
Yeah.
He gotta break the bank.
Because that's the thing. We gotta understand, this is $1 billion that we talking about.
Beautiful.
So why not try it on your own? You got the bag now.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take the $5 million out, you know what I'm saying? Work that, see what you can create, you know, out of that process, and then, you know, go from there. But here's why I think that was the reason why they were trying to so-called blackball LeVar Ball.
Just because owning his own thing.
Yeah, because that makes other people like
it agitates the situation. Even like, you know, with LaMelo Ball, like with the NCAA, they don't want us like that's big. You can't play for us no more. You done went overseas. You done had an agent and all types.
I think he's still gonna go. LaMelo.
No, I'm talking about to the NCAA.
Oh,
yeah, like that. Like I feel like people just like big, especially big corporations, they don't like agitators. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with what LeVar done. You know what I'm saying? With the shoot thing.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like it's just ways you go about things. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
true. You know, learn, man. Just, you know, learn in the process so that way, because it's important.
Wise man learn from mistakes.
Exactly. Because it's important because you got to understand this stuff. That's why a lot of people, like athletes, go broke afterwards. Because the NBA did its job, right? The corporation done its job. They maximize their profit, right? Which is what they're supposed to do. And then they sent yeah. So that's what they're supposed to do, right? So they already in a situation to where, okay, they won. So now what people need to do, what the players need to do, is they need to learn from it so they can continue to make money when they retire.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people only means of money is the NBA. So once the NBA give you the contract, whatever you negotiated and accepted, that's fair, right? Because you didn't have to accept it. You know what I'm saying? That's part of negotiation.
Just not to switch gears like that, but I was watching something recently, and the guy was like, and it was speaking on Adrian Peterson, because he's like in financial trouble, he's in debt and all types of stuff like that. And he didn't, you know what I'm saying, made over $100 million. So it was like, and he was saying like it's bad, but he felt like that's probably gonna be the last guy to ever experience that in sports, because these guys get paid now, and then you know what I'm saying, and there's money like out here for these guys now. But that still doesn't mean to not be smart. You know what I'm saying? You just always gotta be smart and protect your assets.
Wow.
You never know. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's they think, man. See, that's the biggest. That's the problem. Biggest problem with athletes. They don't believe that fat meat is greasy, and it is. You know what I'm saying? Because
hey, man, you got
when they taking that car
let's
away.
break it down real quick. Let's just say you got a $10 million contract or so. So now let's say you made $10 million over 2 years or something like that. You got a crib. Say you got a crib for about $2.5 million, right? So you got that crib, bet. So say after that crib, you gotta get a whip. These guys probably getting $1 million worth of whips. So that's $3.5 million gone. You got taxes on that $10 million, which you ain't even think about. So you really got $7 million.
Yeah,
so
$7.
you really got 3.5.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, like, you know, it's just, you know, you just gotta be smart with things and don't be, you know, just pressing down with just the stuff that's popular right now.
Right.
You just gotta think for the future and make your money make money. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
And I ain't gonna get into a little business lesson like that. But you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's true, man. You know, it's just that you were provided. You provided your service, right? You negotiated your service. So basically, you know, it's a situation where you know you have to make sure that you maximize your profit. You do all the things that you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and have some businesses afterwards to basically keep you going to where you can live that luxurious life. You know what I'm saying? Because look, the mansions,
They go
it's
quick.
still look.
They go
Not just that.
They gonna go.
What they paying about 15,000 plus? You know.
No, I'm just saying, say if the, you know what I'm saying? Say if you demand to say you go out of that 10 million, let's say you spend total about 2.5 million, even with the mortgage, all that added in, say you spend 2.5 million total on that house.
Mm-hmm.
Say property go down, you out of luck, you lose money. Say that house sell for $2 million now, you done lost $500,000.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So yeah, man, that, you know, getting off that just takes me to another, just more money talk with the Cowboys, and this looks like it's gonna be an issue, man. You got Dak wanting to be one of the top 5 highest paid. You got Zeke wanting to be the highest paid. You got Lamar want to be the top 5 highest paid, which is deserved too. Cause I think it was like,
who you leaving out?
700, huh?
Who you leaving out in the equation?
Oh, Dak easy. Dak easy.
Dak.
You know what I'm saying?
And
It is not wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think he's deserving of 30 plus million. If you
At all.
if he made it more than Brady, bro, like, but I mean, I know Brady takes team friendly deals,
Yeah.
but the thing with Dak is that he has so much leverage because of what he's done already on the contract that he has. Like,
What did he do?
He keeps.
Man, Ezekiel Elliott keeps him afloat, bruh. He ain't doing nothing.
I feel you, but you gotta, like, bro, Dak making 700. I think it was like 750,000.
Okay.
He's a 4 or 5
Alright.
pick. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna want every, like, he ain't gonna try to take no haircut on his first deal.
Look.
Which I feel him on, but I feel like he just overshooting his value.
Yes.
So I feel like if he gets somewhere, they give him something like 25. That's cool. Like,
No, it's not. It's not cool. 25 a year? 25 a year.
I'm good with it.
Bruh, he is a can bucket, bruh. He's not good.
You can't tell that to the Cowboys though. They love him.
Bruh,
The fans,
he-
they think he's the second coming.
He might be worse than Romo. I like Romo. Romo put up numbers. At least he put up numbers.
I like Romo.
Dak ain't putting up Romo
I like
numbers.
Romo off the field.
Dak ain't putting up Romo numbers, bruh. He ain't getting them to that second, third round, bruh. He ain't getting them past, first round on the bye, bruh. He's not doing that.
Yeah, you don't think so?
Hell no.
Man, and that's why if I'm Jerry Jones or Steven Jones, I gotta pay Zeke first. You know what I'm saying? Because Dak is a dink and dunk passer. You know what I'm saying? He's a dink and dunk passer. He's a game manager. He's a game manager.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But Zeke toted the ball 304 times. He just toted the ball 304 times. He led the league in rushing. It shouldn't be nobody getting paid more than
nobody.
And the thing that makes it more even, more of a driving force of you having to pay him because he's accountable, his usage rate on the offensive side. Then the running back life, the shelf life is short, bro.
Yeah.
Like he probably got another 2 or 3 more years running like this until he just probably turned into a journeyman, you know what I'm saying, or a vet that stick around the Cowboys, take less of money.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, like the shelf life is so small that you gotta, and I feel him, like you gotta get your paper. Because if you don't, you just gonna be one of them guys that just, like it could have happened to Le'Veon Bell. You gonna keep on franchising, tagging, what if I get hurt?
Right.
I want that security.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I need to know I got guaranteed money and I got some more years on this contract. So I feel like, and it's been word that they prepared to sit out the whole season.
Yeah, he deserves it. And they're not going to do that because right now it's becoming.
They're going to see how it get. 4 weeks in,
Nah,
it's going to be good.
Here's the thing. I don't think they're going to wait.
No, the Cowboys going to try to stiffen. I feel like they are, bro. I feel like because they ain't going, because they still got to pay Amari Cooper.
Man, Jerry Jones don't want to pay nobody. Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. He just got a $250 million a yacht. So how you gonna tell me to take a team friendly deal? You just got a $250 million yacht.
For real.
What that tell me, like how you think of me? You put more money into your yacht than me. You know what I'm saying? Well then
I'm making that yacht. Yeah, I'm paying for that yacht. That's cool,
man. Like,
but that's the beauty in it, man. People starting to understand their value. They're not just taking anything. You know what I'm saying? Because my lady had asked me one time. She said, "Why do they get so much money?" I said, "Because they don't come to see the owners. People come to see the players. You know what I'm saying? The players are the ones who fill those arenas. So if
why do the players get so much money?
yeah."
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and she didn't understand that. And I say, hold on. Look, the owners are making billions of dollars. You think they deserve that? They ain't doing that, but providing the service.
Just think that I think Zeke at like 8 or something million right now. I think Gurley at like 15.
Gurley a beast.
Gurley a beast, but Ezekiel a beast too. He just
Yeah, Zeke deserve more.
If you gonna give me the ball 300 times, you gonna run me into the dirt like that, you gotta pay me.
Yeah.
You gotta pay me.
For sure.
You not just
they ain't nothing without him. That dude's a beast,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. Like I feel like the Cowboys gonna be stiff, try to play their hand. They just gonna get to like 3 games or something. They gonna see, okay, we putting ourselves in a situation where we ain't even gonna be able to make it to the playoffs if we don't pay this man. So we gotta pay him.
They should have did that already, bro. Last year when Zeke wasn't in the game, he wasn't playing, bro. You saw the result today. That's why I'm telling you, Zach don't deserve nothing.
Even when they got Amari Cooper, you know what I'm saying? I think they was 7-2 afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause they ain't had no like. Amari made Dak so much better because he's a deep target, you know what I'm saying? And he could take them slant routes and take 20 yard passes and make it 60.
Raiders, y'all stupid. Why would you get rid of Why would you get rid of Cooper? That's dumb.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get another trouble receiver. At least, you know what I'm saying? Like you could have molded Amari Cooper.
I don't know. Talk about the Oakland Raiders.
You know what I'm saying? No, we're not gonna get on that because Cooper is still on.
They got some problems.
The problem is they got who they got back? The coach. What's his name?
They got Gruden.
They got Gruden back, bro. Like
then
they got problems, bro.
They got Vontaze Burfict.
Here's when I knew. Here's when I knew that his season was a fluke. Was fluky.
Who?
Gruden's. Gruden.
This is his first season.
Yeah, know what I'm saying? Like when he took them to the championship, right?
Oh, you talking about?
Yeah. So they living on that journey. Mm-hmm. You get rid of Mack, Khalil Mack. You get rid of Khalil.
Yeah.
You get rid of Khalil Mack and then complain about not having a pass rusher. He was your pass rusher. He was that dog that you needed. Everything. Man, Gruden, bro,
he got some good pickups in the draft. It's just all about seeing what they turn out to be. But I'm not one of those guys that'll get draft picks and bet on what they gonna be when I got somebody who
already proved it. In only 2-3 years in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just think that they doing Ezekiel Elliott. You know what I'm saying? A disservice because just say he don't even want to play for them no more.
Keep doing them a disservice. I don't even like the Cowboys anyway.
And then what if he requests to go somewhere? Bruh, he's one of those Emmitt Smith players.
I'll tell you what's gonna happen. So say if they keep dragging their feet with Dak and Dak like, man, screw this. I'm on. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go somewhere else.
It might be good for them.
No, hear me out. They gonna overly pay Dak. They gonna pay him like 30-some million.
Oh, you talking about Ezekiel?
Yeah, like say if they keep dragging their feet with Zeke and Zeke, like, man, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They gonna overly pay Dak, right?
Yeah, for sure.
They gonna pay Dak 30-some million.
He don't deserve that. Well, I ain't gonna say he don't deserve it.
Then,
but he ain't. He not gonna play today.
When you pay Dak 30 million, everything is his fault. No matter what everything is his fault. You gotta blame it on Dak. He making 30 million, and he just enjoyed this. Oh, he didn't make it to the playoff. Oh, that we paid his ass 30 million. We got to the playoff. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man. Y'all better come up. Y'all better break their pocketbooks open and bring them big checks out for these.
Cause look, you can get any quarterback. You can get any quarterback to hike the ball to Zeke. You know what I'm saying? You can do that for my guy. I used to even like Zeke.
I just ain't gonna get on Dak like that. I just think he ain't no 30 million.
He ain't no 30 million. I don't think he a 20. He probably like a 15.
He 20.
Right,
you gotta see what these quarterbacks making, bro. He definitely 23 to 25.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, if he bringing in the crowd, then yeah, he worked it. But I don't think nobody is coming to see him.
Hey, man.
You know, so go back to what we were saying earlier, man. What else you got, man?
Cut that out. But yeah, man, I don't have anything else. You got anything?
Nah, man. Just thank y'all for tuning in to National Sports Chat, man.
Man, for sure, man. We appreciate y'all all the feedback that we've been getting lately. That dame, both parts of that dame is up now. We got more things coming, more camps we coming to. AAU teams, if you want us to come to your camp, just hit us in the DM, have the coaches hit us, anything like that, and give us the invitation. We'll definitely pull up, you know what I'm saying? If you need us to shoot, we could definitely talk prices with you all. Even if you're a high school player and you want us to shoot, like come to every one of your high school games, you know what I'm saying? We can do that. Like, we do highlight tapes, we do everything. We shoot for guys, we hold camps, we train guys, we shoot podcasts, we do everything.
And if you want to do a podcast, you know, also tap in.
Yeah, like anything you want, like bro, we do. So just hit us up and we respond to everybody, bro.
For sure.
So like I said, man, National Sports Chat, Quille's on, checking in, checking out, Mike in the building, and of course the guru, and we out of here.